you guys? Welcome back to my vlogs. Hello, my name's Kate. If you're new here, I own a boutique called Poppy Jane. Mom and I own it together. And our boutique storefront is in St. Pete, Florida. And then we have an online store as well. So I am currently in my living room shooting content today, as you can see here. I just put on this cute little outfit. It's a little like, you know what okay, I'm 30. All right, so I know a lot of you are older than me and then probably younger than me as well. But for me, when I go out, I don't want to wear like crop tops, but I feel like this is a really good like option because it's not cropped, but it's still like cute and sexy. Anyway, I'm about to shoot this piece, but I figured I would get on here and talk about my new like photo setup and even like the website and all of the things because listen, I know I haven't been on YouTube often. I'm like here and then I'm there and then I'm here and then I'm there, but it's all for good reason because we have been like, I have like head down, tunnel vision, trying to grow my online store, trying to get our content like as good as possible and all of the things, as well as our website. So I'm gonna go through what I've been doing to shoot my content recently. If you go on our website, you will notice that for a while I was shooting in our back room, and like literally one of my last videos I think either was about that or included that, and I have my photo studio there and everything like that. But there were sometimes that I loved the pictures and sometimes that I hated it. I also hated setting it up there, if I was being honest. And this is not to say I'm never gonna go back to that, because I have been here, I've been there. I have shot outside, I've shot in a studio, I've shot in my home before, but right now I have never, like truly never loved the photos more. And just before this, when I was shooting in our studio in the back room, I have never loved the photos more. But I feel like I just keep like up leveling. And as much as like I always love photos like outside and like out and about, it is unrealistic for me as one person who's shooting my own photos and also lives in Florida and trying to shoot like fall content to be creating content outside. So this has been perfect. I have, and I'll show you in a second, but I have natural lighting in here. I feel like I can make it look like right now it's kind of like coastally. I can make it look Christmassy in the winter and all the things. So I'm really like honing in on this, and I wanted to share like how I've been editing my photos, how I've been taking them. One thing I have truly learned, which it may seem obvious, but it is all about content. If you do not have good content, like if you're trying to sell online and you do not have content that is so good, and the product needs to be good too, but when you have a good product, you could have a vendor photo, and that does not mean people are going to buy it. If you have a good product and you have a good picture, chef's kiss. You got to promote that, and then it just gets the ball rolling from there. So without further ado, let's take a look at how I've been shooting my photos. Here's a little living room tour. You just can't judge me because my couch is like a mess, but here is my setup. And so maybe you can relate to this and make it your own. Okay, so I have a mirror, which is literally propped against a chair. Okay, and I have my ring light, but I really use this tripod to shoot the majority of my content because the ring light's a little bit hard to like go up and down and all the things. This is really easy to go up and down, and I can put it all the way down to shoot pants. I can put it all the way up to shoot anything else. And then I use the app Lens Buddy to shoot the photos of myself with the back camera, not the selfie camera. It is way better with the back camera. And then I do also do selfies and try on videos in the mirror as well. But you have to make sure you have a good background. This is perfect because I have light coming from here. I also have light coming from outside. The only thing that's awkward is that if someone's walking by, I may be shooting pictures and I feel like and also ignore my grass. Our grass people have not come all week. Like, hello, looks like a prairie out there. Anyway, okay. This is what we're gonna ignore because I had to literally like put my rug up so that way it doesn't get in my photos. And then I have this set up right here. So I have literally every single light on that you could possibly have. And it's also nice in here because I have light coming from the pool. This is where it gets messy. I always shoot pictures without not always, but I try to, without my phone case, just because I feel like the plain camera is better. These are some tank tops I just brought down from my own room that I can that we have in stock right now that I could use. And then I have some other things I'm shooting. This is actually mine, and this is actually mine. I want to take a new photo of them. So they're just kind of crumbled up on the couch, and I just used those two things. Then I bring down, again, these, like, literally I have my, like, clothes just everywhere. So I've got my bra, my shorts I was wearing before. You get unfiltered content here. So I brought down from my room some shoes, always shoes that we have in stock, usually shoes that we have in stock. So that way I can shoot them with content. I also have, this I also was like using. It's funny. I actually got this table from like Home Goods and when I was in college for like $20, and it's a little rustic looking, but I think it's cute. And I was like using it to shoot some like photos. We just got these shoes in, so I was shooting these and had these in some content. This is my Holcomb bag, which I use to carry all the clothes back and forth. I highly, highly recommend. That's also a piece of my clothing that I brought down to reshoot as well, because we have it in stock still. So box for my wedges. I have jewelry, my lip stuff that I have to reapply. And of course, we have coffee. Then over here, I have like outfits laid out and kind of planned where they are going. And then when I'm done shooting them, I put them all the way over here so I don't have to think about them ever again. Hung up and like there so that they don't get all wrinkled. And then in my bathroom, these are like more of like my personal like tanks that I just have here to go in and out from different outfits. And then obviously a steamer. If you do not have a steamer at home like this, I would recommend like one like this. They're probably like 20 bucks on Amazon, and I have more stuff hanging up here. I'll walk you through how I just shot this dress right here, right in my living room, and it was under 4 minutes that I took photos for it with the back camera with Lens Buddy, selfie mode, and took a selfie video try on and a little clip that I could use with social media reels and stuff like that in 4 minutes. So this is like my tried and true way of doing every single item. Now, sometimes it takes a little bit longer. If I'm also shooting jewelry with it, I'll also take some time to shoot the necklace, or if I have multiple items. But this in particular was really easy because I already had the shoes and the necklace and everything in the photo shot. And then I also, and I just needed to do the dress. So this was like an easy one. Sometimes it does take a little bit longer too. Dresses are pretty easy like to make look good, but sometimes if something needs a little bit more attention, it'll take me longer. So it's obviously not just all 4 minutes every single time, but I felt like this is a good example of what I do. So I'll go ahead and shoot it selfie style in the mirror first and foremost. I really like these photos because I feel like they look really relatable, and don't be afraid to look relatable in your living room, in your bedroom, whatever. I've even seen boutiques do it in their kitchen. So there's really like endless amounts of opportunity to do that. Another thing I feel like that really, really spruces up my videos or my photos is jewelry, like chunky jewelry. Recently, I've been wearing as much jewelry as I possibly can, and make sure your nails are done as well, because I'm telling you, I swear it makes a difference. I swear it makes a huge difference. Just by having your nails painted in like a funky way or a classy way, if that's kind of your vibe. And so then I'll do the try on video. I always mention like, you know, how everything fits, how everything feels, trying to show it moving, because I do plan on uploading the try-on video to our website, and I've been better about actually doing that recently just because I want my conversion rate to go up, and I've been really focused on conversion rate. So I have been shooting a try-on video with like everything, even like shoes, like showing how they like look up close, how they are feeling with the sole of them and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so after I'm done with mirror content, then I'll go ahead and I'll put my phone on my tripod. And again, like this is this tripod right here. You can easily like make it shorter. If I'm doing pants, like I will make it shorter. And it's just easy because you can put it up and down easily, and you don't have to like play around with like the lighting, like the ring light will just stay where it is. And especially if you do have the opportunity to do it with natural lighting as well, how I have it here. So we've got the tripod, and I put my phone, again, I'm using the back camera, not the selfie camera, or maybe it's called the front camera. I don't know. Just not the selfie camera because it's way better with the actual camera. The quality of the photo I feel like is so much better. And then I will use a selfie camera if there's something that like I just feel like I just can't get it to look good and I'm like just trying so hard, but that's like really the only reason why. And so I'll shoot on Lens Buddy. I give it like a 2-second head start, I think. It takes 25 photos at a time with like 2 seconds or 1 second or something in between. You can see my settings at the bottom. And that is like really, really easy for me. The other thing is I'll put the tripod like in front of the mirror so I can technically see myself and what I'm doing in the back of the camera. So that's nice. And so I do that, and then I'll switch it over to video one more time, and I'll just take some cute clips of me just like showing like in this case I'm showing like flowiness of the dress and things like that, but in other cases I will be showing like the details up close and things like that, just depending. But that is what I do, and then all the editing comes later. I am on my treadmill now, and I promise I won't talk on here for long because I know that noise is annoying. But the reason why I'm even on my treadmill showing you guys is because if you're a small business owner, you know the struggle of like trying to do all the things, and working out is very important to me. And I am trying to walk like 5 miles every single day. So I bought this treadmill on Facebook Marketplace for $75. I'm very proud of the purchase. And it's been a game changer because I really like to edit photos while I walk because it takes me so long to edit photos on Lightroom. I use like the blur background feature, which takes like a long time for the photos to load and everything when I'm editing. That being said, since it takes so long, I hate just like sitting there and editing them. So if I am editing, I'm either like watching TV and it's my downtime, or I like to walk. But it was really hard to walk and do that like outside. So treadmill is perfect for that. So I am, oh my God, I like have to put my hand down. Anyways, I am about to be walking 5 miles, and I don't care how slow I go because I'm just trying to stay active while I edit my photos. So yeah, wish me luck, and I'll show you kind of like how I edit my photos and my process of uploading. So I just finished with my treadmill walk, and it was so hot in my garage that my phone was like, you know when your phone gets hot from like being hot outside, that's literally what it was doing. And so I was able to edit like half my photos, but I still need to edit the majority of them more. And so I'm gonna go downstairs and do that. And if I have to show you anything with the uploading process, insert that now. Here's my editing process, obviously very sped up, and I'm gonna do it for the yellow dress that we shot. The order is actually important, and you'll see why. But I'm gonna go into Lens Buddy first, and then I'm gonna go through all the photos I took on Lens Buddy. And I'm doing this only with one product right now, but obviously you're gonna go through every single product, and you're going to save the ones that are good photos. You could see here which ones I saved because I've already like actually gone through and done all of this. But obviously like these ones, I'm not saving. So you're just gonna save the ones that were good shots. The next part is important. Open up your photos and sort it by date captured, not by recently added. By doing this, all of like each product is gonna be all in one area, whether you took it on the selfie mode or you took it on Lens Buddy. From there, go through every photo that we saved from Lens Buddy and the selfies you took and favorite the ones that you want to use. Then go to your favorites and just sort through them one more time. Just comb through them and make sure you're not, you know, choosing like 20 photos. I usually choose like, I don't know, 6 to 8 ideally. Then I go to Lightroom and I edit everything in Lightroom, and I would love to share my exact preset with you guys, but like, first of all, I don't even know how to do that. Second of all, it's not, I don't think like, I'm a firm believer in like my preset is not going to work exactly for you. So these are just kind of the things I play around with. I do use the blur. I love it. It takes forever, but I love it because it really makes the clothes pop. I play with the lights, the colors, the color mix, some of the effects and textures and stuff like that. But just really play around and see what works for you, because you might want something that's like more light and bright or something darker. And then I also crop them all on there too. That concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope we get inspired. Be sure that you are paying attention to your content and putting all your efforts into it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.